this slide here really tells you the story. 5-6 years ago, the way consumers shopped was they drove to dealerships. They visited about 4.1 dealerships, and they made their decisions by visiting dealerships. In fact, if you think about it, you know, I don't want to say my age, obviously, because I'm pretty old now, but 15 years ago, when we bought a car, the best way to understand what a vehicle did and what their features were to drive into a dealership and pick up a brochure. Nowadays, more and more people go to the internet. We're at 84% as of last year. This year is about 90%, and with the influx of social media, you can understand the number is getting pretty close to 100% of folks before they buy a car, they go online. Understand that the blue bar is telling you how many people, how many dealerships are visited before someone buys a car, and you can see that bar of blue just continuing to drop, and then the orange bar continuing to increase as people research online. So the real influence and the real decision making is happening with the information consumers are getting from online. But most of us know that, right?
Real quick, Julio, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we did have a question about that slide, and I didn't know if you had the answer yet. Andrew had a really great question. He says, do you have this measurement broken out between new and used vehicles, or is this just an overall automotive kind of information?
This is overall automotive. I don't have any specific numbers regarding new and used. I know when we look at our campaigns, the majority of our campaigns, depending on the size of the dealership, the traffic heads over to new, but used gets a lot of traffic. And I wouldn't say there's a 60-40%, but I wouldn't be surprised it would be around there. And I could find that out and email it to you, Leanna. You can send it over to everybody.